Hello everybody. Welcome you all at Learning is Fun with Prajnaparamita. Today I'm going to tell you about some important phrasal verbs with in and out. And these phrasal verbs with in and out are very useful for your daily communication. Moreover, in this video lesson, I am going to tell you how to remember and memorize these phrasal verbs easily so that you can use them in any situation required for you. So here, before start, we have to know the difference between in and out, because if we find a phrasal verb with in and out, you have to know the difference between these phrasal verb first, this preposition first. If you understand the difference between where should we use in and where should we use out, and what did they or what do they imply, it may be easier for you to remember all these phrasal verb easily. So here, in is used with when it is with a phrasal verb, with a verb, and it means into a room, a building, a car, etc. And in the similar way, out when it is used as a phrasal verb with another verb, it means out of a room, building, a car, etc. So here the examples for you. How did the thieves get in? So here you find a phrasal verb get in. Get in means to enter or into a room, or to enter into a building, etc. And if I say he stood up and walked out. So here, walked out is another phrasal verb which means to something. You have to say that out of a room, walked out of a room, a building, a car. If you find this phrasal verb walked out, it implies to walk out or to depart from a room, building, a car, etc. So here another example for you. Here's a key, so you can let yourself in. Let in. Let in again a phrasal verb which is used in a similar way. And I have no key, so I was locked out. So locked out is another phrasal verb for you, which is used in the similar sense like out of a room, a building, a car, etc. Here, Lisa walked up to the edge of the pool and dive in. Dive in means into just enter into the pool or lake, or jumped into the pool or lake, etc. So dive in is a very common phrasal verb when we are talking about dive in. It means into a pool or into a lake, etc. And here, she swam up and down the pool and then climbed up. Climbed up means to out of the pool, or to come out of the pool or out of the lake, etc. So here, in the similar way, we find more phrasal verbs like go in, come in, walk in, break in, etc. Or go out, get out, move out, let somebody out, etc. So here are the more phrasal verbs with in, like drop in. What is the meaning of this phrasal verb? Drop in means visit somebody for a short time without arranging to do this. This is a very common phrasal verb. If you are talking about a sudden visit to somewhere or something, we have to use drop in. So here, I dropped in to see Sam on my way home. So here, dropped in, that means I suddenly visit Sam on my way home. So here, if we are talking about sudden visit, we have to use drop in. Join in. Join in is another important phrasal verb which means take part in an activity which is already going on. That is, some activity which is already going on and you just wish to take part in that activity, we have to use the phrasal verb join in. So here, they were playing cards, so I joined in. That means they were already playing the card and you just take part in that game. Take somebody in. This is a very tricky and important phrasal verb. You have to remember that phrasal verb as well. Take somebody in. If we are talking about take somebody in, that means decide somebody. So this is a very important phrasal verb. So here the man said he was a policeman and I believe him. I was completely taken in. So here you that means this sentence means you are or I am completely decided. So here are more examples with the phrasal verbs out. First, eat out. Eat out is a very important phrasal verb because we frequently use in our daily communication. Eat out means eat at a restaurant. So here, eat out, if we are talking about eat out, that means eat at restaurant. In the similar way, we have to say that you can use the similar way another phrasal verb like dine out. So here, there wasn't anything to eat at home, so we decided to eat out. That means we decided to eat out or to eat at a restaurant. Another important phrasal verb is drop out of. Drop out of, when we are use this phrasal verb drop out, we have to use of. Drop out of college, school, university, a course, a race, etc. That means left unfinished. So this is when we are talking about drop out of something, that means or somewhere, that means you left something unfinished. So here at the example for you, Gary went to the university but dropped out after a year. Dropped out here means Gary left the course unfinished. Leave something out. This is a very common phrasal verb we have to use or we have always used in our daily conversation or in our daily occasion. That means leave something out. That means omit it or not include it. So here, leave me out of this quarrel. We frequently say that, leave me out of that thing, leave me out of that quarrel, or leave me out of that those things. So here, leave me out, leave me, that is something out or somebody out. That means not to include me, just omit me. So here, another example, she left out the most important point. So here, left out, again, an important phrasal verb. So leave out or left out, that means that omit it or not include or just forget to include the most important point. Another phrasal verbs with out. So here, carry out, when we are talking about carry out, this phrasal verb is associated with an order, experiment, survey and investigation, etc. So here, the example for you, the soldiers were expected to carry out the order. So when we are talking about or thinking about order, experiment, survey or investigation, we have to use the phrasal verb carry out. Fall out with somebody. Fall out with somebody means stop being friends. So here the example for you, they used to be very good friends. I'm surprised to hear that they have fallen out. This falling out means they were no more friends. So run out of, when we are talking about run out, it means run out of something. Let's see the example. We ran out of petrol on the motorway. That means we used all our petrol. So work out is a very important phrasal verb we frequently use in different sense. So here I am going to tell you what these phrasal verbs imply in different situations. First, work out means to do physical exercise. Here, if we say, John works out at the gym 3 times a week, that means John does physical exercise or John do physical exercise. Another important phrasal verb with workout, that means to develop or progress. So if we are talking about good luck for the future, I hope everything works out well for you. Here I just wish or I just think about your development or your progress. Sometimes workout means for we use workout for mathematical calculations. Here The total bill for 3 people is rupees 3,000. That works out 1,000 each. So here works out means to do mathematical calculations and sometime work something out. This is a very important structure with workout, with this phrasal verb workout, that work something out, that means to calculate or think about a problem and find the answer. When we are talking about, we think about a problem and find the answer, or we calculate something, we have to use work something out. Here the example for you: the boy works the difficult sums out within a second. So here work something, that is the difficult sum, out within a second. And here out, sometime out is used, not burning. So this is a very common phrasal verb. When we found out, that means when with some verb we use out to imply not burning. So here the example for you: go out. Go out means suddenly the lights in the building went out. That means there is no light. And we can say that put out a fire, a cigarette, a light, etc. We managed to put the fire out. Turn out a light. When we're talking about turn out, we like put out. With light we have to use either put out or turn out. Here I turn the light out before leaving. Blow out a candle. We have to use blow out when we are talking about a candle. We don't need the candle. You can blow it out. So blow out means to blow out a candle. So here in these examples we find out is used with the verb to means not burning. Hope you like this video lesson and it may be helpful, it must be helpful for you to use these phrasal verbs and to recollect or memorize this phrasal verb very easily. No more today. Thank you for listening and bye-bye.